Getting science from standards to the students, equity in education, and a national summit on literacy in this Week in Review. Welcome to the Week in Review at the Nebraska Department of Education. I'm David Jesperson, Public Information Officer for NDE. Thank you so much for watching this brief update. The goal over the next few minutes is to fill you in on some of the news, notes, and events that have happened recently involving NDE. And we'll start out with some statewide media attention. What does it look like to implement new science standards in the classroom? That was the focus of a story by NET Radio recently. NDE's academic officer Corey Epler was interviewed on the standards process and how Nebraska stands out by using local educators in the writing process. The story also went inside a classroom and talked with current teachers about how they put the new standards into practice. You can listen to the full story at netnebraska.org. Well, this week, state employees had a snowy day out of the office for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and around the state, many students used the day to learn more about civil rights. Groups of students marched to the Capitol for a day of speeches, remembering the important work that has come before and looking toward the crucial work on equity that still needs to be done. We commend the students for their work, and it's a good reminder of the focus NDE has on providing equity in education for all students in Nebraska. Finally this week, Commissioner Blumstead traveled to Washington, D.C. to take part in the Council of Chief State School Officers, or CCSSO, National Literacy Summit. The latest results from the nation's report card show that many of our nation's young people are struggling in the area of literacy. State education chiefs and commissioners from around the country took part in the summit, focused on effective approaches to improve the literacy skills for all students and the important role states must play. The idea was to share success stories and challenges to better learn from what other states are doing to improve outcomes everywhere. Commissioner Blumstead spoke about the importance of high-quality instructional materials and the need for educators to receive professional development on the materials. More information about high-quality instructional materials in Nebraska can be found at nematerialsmatter.org. Thank you for tuning into this Week in Review. We'll see you next time with the latest news from NDE.